Find product, upgrade, corrupted. Upgrade. Yeah, that's not all bad, so. So don't despair if you didn't get the glyphs or the stats on the S-Class fighter. I do cut them out and put them on my YouTube channel as well as shorts. So there is a link on my channel page for my YouTube, so feel free. It is, there's a lot of ships if you're interested in that from all the different galaxies I have visited. Okay. All these are things with power, so I have a feeling that this is the correct type, and I think it's number 5. And number 5 comes only with 3 stars of these. I have already predators to kill, so I take them just to work on the different I'm also looking that the reward is not what I'm looking for, so because it could be. That's another question I sometimes have gotten. Can you find more than one S-Class on the same space station or trading post? The answer is yes. Weirdly enough. So, I'm a little bit curious. I want to see a trading post before I leave this system. Mainly to see if merchandise number 5 is there. I'm not sure it would be, but if it is, then it's good. If not, then I think I have to try to find a 3-star of this power thingy. It's a storm. Thunder and lightning. That's absolutely the thing I don't want to encounter, but I have a feeling no one is actually asking what I want in that connection. Cold. I have to try to find some cobalt. Well, let's take the chance. Hesperius. Yeah, thank you. I heard you the first time. No, there's only four here as well. Well, why is my exosuit thingy sounding like my sat nav now? I would say one thing, be cautious when there's lightning, because it can actually hit you and it can damage you badly. So if your health is a little bit down or something, you might actually end up dead. Just saying, it is in the end your choice whether you want to do it or not mine. I do respect the weather conditions quite a lot. Normal weather, I'm actually quite fine with that, no matter the type of environment, whether it's toxic, cold, hot, radioactive. It's fine as long as you make sure you have your shielding and it's topped off, then you would normally not have any issues. But when it turns extreme and the numbers get very high, that's when it's quite tricky.
Extreme temperature detected.
Because first of all, it will drain your shielding very quickly. And yeah, I saw something on the trading post which made me realize I think I forgot to try to sell on the space station, and I'd rather try to sell it on the space station because that actually gives more money than the trading post does. And the thing is, can I get 10% more for my merchandise? And I have no problem. Oh, there it was. That has been lingering for over 2 hours, I think. Oh. Oh, oh man. Yeah, that's not going to run for long without fuel. It's like everything else in this game. If it has no fuel, it don't want to run. He is not even worth the effort. So this was a power related, but I need a 3-star of that kind. So how do I find that? That is a good question. There's another 2-star of that kind. Where's that black hole there now? Should we try to look at the other one? I don't think it would have all 5, but it's worth taking a look. And I've been sidetracked with this, and that's actually annoying me a little bit. Not careful whether they kill me. That I always have to be careful with. Be careful I don't hit the freighter. Because then I don't get the reward, and the reward is what I actually want to have. Saving a freighter is always a slot on your own freighter, which I really need. The 2 they are down there. So always make sure you don't shoot towards the freighter. That was the good outcome. So he invites me on board.
Navigational data received.
He is up here somewhere. There. So if you notice where the icon is, that's where the flight deck or the hangar is. I know some people find it very difficult actually to find out where you can land on them, but always go after the icon, because it will be sitting just around where the flight deck is. This is a B class wouldn't be interesting for me anyway because I already have an S, but if I didn't, it would have to be an improvement. So I can inspect the freighter and then I can make a swap. B, compare. Mine is worth 101 million. This is worth 7. So, no. So I will take the reward that will at least give me a slot, some standing, some nanites and some gold. For some reason they always have gold on their freighters. And kind of puzzles me because gold is not the most valuable thing in the game. I would prefer it was a little bit more random. They gave you, I don't know, something, but it doesn't have to, shouldn't be gold every time. I think now we're sitting here in this safe. I'm going to take a very short bathroom break. It will only take a couple of minutes, then I'm back. So stay with me. It will be very quick. So back again and much better. It's one of the things you can't do much about. So it was actually quite good. I went to this system and it was good. It was this kind of battle. So that is very useful for me. That's actually what I'm looking for around, is to try to either get those battles or to get crashed freighters missions. It's a rare one from time to time which gives that. So yeah. So you can find some very expensive haulers. This is an A class and it's 52 million. I have seen A class up in the 130 million range, so they can be very expensive. And I would say if you find them in that price range, they gotta have a lot of storage slots, otherwise you are ripped off. But goes like everything with that. Sometimes you can buy shit too cheap or too expensive. That was what I actually wanted to say. Yeah. Gave me a module. I paid 5,000 for that. This one, yeah, there's only 3 here, so I do need to find a 3-star power thingy. Oh, damn. That is literally damn. Mainly because that can be like finding a needle in a stack of needles. But, yeah. What would the game be if we didn't have some goals to go by? And, that is as good a goal as anything else. It's not the first time I'm running around to try to find something to buy. And I would say last time I was very lucky because after 3 or 4 different space stations, I actually found a mission which gave it as a reward. So sometimes you can be lucky. Traveler. As I don't need glyphs, then going for their graves is kind of a waste now. You get something, but it's a little bit time wasting when you don't really need what they come up with. They are not going to have what I'm looking for in that. That is for sure. I only take that because I have others of the same type. The problem is I need to go to planets to find predators. Or they will find me. That's always how it is. They tend to find me before I find them. Suddenly something starts to attacking and you almost soil yourself in the process. Yeah, how does it show the economy? Green, is that what we're looking for? No. Not blue. Red? Yeah. Yeah. Well, some is red without having anything. How come? Oh. Why didn't I think about that earlier? Oh, because I'm not even sure this is correct. Am I a morbid or not? Well, I'm not going to put a poll on my channel about that. Yeah, I heard someone shout noob out there. You know what? That's not the worst I've been called in my life, so... I would say most people who has the need to call other people names and stuff. It's always amused me because they don't normally really carry their weight themselves either, so it's in that genre which I tend to make a little bit fun about people complaining about other players to cover their own failures. And you know what, in my book I'm only responsible for those errors I make. No one else is. And I would never blame other people for my failures. I would try to learn to do it right. Oh, there we are.
Received.
You know what? I am tempted to find a trading post and buy shitloads from this. Thing is, I might even not have to try to find a trading post. They might find it for me. I should actually take that one as well. Shoot is a widely wrongly used word in that context. So this one, I need to... that one. Yeah, I had a feeling. So what I'm going to do now is take the trip around. Then, no, I'm not. No. That would be a mistake. I need a trading post first. I don't need you. I have one of you. So that's actually quite good. We managed to find what we needed. Now we just have to find the planet where it was, but we need to do something else first. That is absolutely fine. It only took 2 hours to find. No, it wasn't that bad. It was bad, but not that bad. Oh, they don't like that word. Stupid me. Oh well. These exosuit upgrade charts are very, very good in the beginning because they give you an almost free slot in your exosuit. You can also buy them for 3 navigation data, and if you're visiting a lot of planets, then it's a good investment. Keep getting units today. So I wanted to find a trading post and buy some of that goods there is in the system. As it's a 3-star system, then it means that there is a nice lot of it. So I can scan for trading posts. As soon as you have an economy scanner, then that is actually built in within it. I had a feeling. Flourishing planet could be nice. We don't know if it is, but it could. What I know is there is trade goods I want to buy. I think there's a storm. Oh, what is it? 107 degrees.
Technology recharge.
That's enough for your
Recharge.
blood to boil. Well. Oh, there's a storm as well. Yeah, I am tempted to say don't try this at home. Don't put yourself into danger because you saw some stupid guy on Twitch do it.
Weather update. Storm clearing. Product received.
will say that I can risk my life as much as I want to. I cannot risk your lives. That's your choice, not mine. And that's how it always should be in games. You as a player is the one taking the decision for you. Not somewhere else. And it's not an excuse that you know something that the other player doesn't know. You can offer your information, you can give them advice, you can give them, how can you say, better methods to do things. But in the end, they choose whether they want to follow it or not. That might be a predator.
Units received.
I find an animal and I kill it. Yay! Big white hunter.
Received. Units received.
That was the ignorance humans had many years ago.
Units received.
So should I try to find one more of them? Because I have quite a number of killed 2 predators.
Received. Units received. Units received.
It would be lovely if I just could see one from here and kill it. But that's not how the game works. Well, there's no animals at all inside, so
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships deleted.
that's not much fun. That was not much fun. These I should actually put down here because they are not for sale. So, what do I do with that animal? Do I try to find it? and kill another. I'm very tempted to try that. Preferably without hitting any trees or whatever it was. It is always preferable not to hit something on the way. It's not that one.
Units received. Units received. Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Yeah, they don't like that. Oh shit, even worse.
Technology recharge.
So, ignoring the sentinels not shooting back, they should quickly ease off, I hope. I want that out of the way first with the fusion core.
Alert. Navigational data received.
It will probably send me to a trading post somewhere. Where? Yeah, where? I don't understand it jumps around between missions without you do anything. That's one thing I don't really understand. I mean, the last one you put it on, it should stick with that. Temperature as here. space on my... Oh no, I still have some. Okay. This one is not doing anything, so let's just continue with that. There's boxes up there. Those I, of course, want to have. Quite a lot of noise on this planet. It's even worse than my refiner. That's sometimes something which actually annoys me, is so noisy. Why is it so noisy? So, a little bit of a recommendation, even though you just land on a planet for a trading post, just stand on the edge, scan as much you can. It will give you money. There's a sentinel down under me somewhere. Sure, I appreciate that. So, yeah. So it became happy days with that mission anyway, so that's actually nice. And, now all we have to do is actually just go and hand it in, and we are fine. Can't complain about that. So we got all the Predator ones as well, which is very good. Wasn't already needed, but little bit around because some of this actually belongs on the freighter more than it belongs here. But as I don't have the space on the freighter, to create some more space here. The freighter holds bigger stacks than my exosuit and my starship does. I think the starship can take up to 1,000. But yeah, 1,000, and the freighter can take up to 2,000, and that's the maximum thing you can actually get from this when you play on Permadeath. I would say that is actually the biggest frustration, that is the amount of stuff you can have in a stack. It sounds very moany, but it's actually not. It's I don't know what I just did. I clicked the wrong button. It sounds moany, but it's actually not. It's all about that things are sometimes a little bit annoying. So, Galactic Center is that way. Now we don't need to look for specific things. There's another 3-star system, so let's take a look at that. Thing is, we might find S-class ships there. I still need a couple in my collection. The thing is, as long as we move in the right direction, we will eventually end up close to the core. Ships here, but might arrive. Can't remember if I had anything to recycle. You want body? Sorry, you can't be in that box. I guess I'm wrong. I can confirm that cat traps does work. Slug. So I heard a rumor that if you put the slug the wrong place, it might kill you. It's not true, but so we're going to start selling some of the things we have bought around. That's a lot of money coming in now. Good. I had never thought I would live so long in a permanent game that I would accumulate 1 billion money units. If anyone had told me that before I started, I would have suggested that you were out of your mind, but well, I must say I was wrong. Everyone else was right. I'm sorry for the noise level, but my cat is redecorating. My units are unspent, yeah. If they weren't, they wouldn't be. Oh yeah. I will say sometimes take your time and read some of the things said. Some of them is actually quite funny. And some of them is even naughty. So now I was fluttering around to try to find fusion core, and here it's bloody a reward. That is absolutely ridiculous. Such law is ruling again. If I even had gone to this first, I would have been, wow, nice. So now I have space in my starship. I actually think I will take another trading post, because when it's a 3-star they have all 5, and a system can have up to 5 depending on how good it is. And When you get the up to the 5th, that's where you actually earn money. You notice I'm fluttering around in systems with emerald, indium, cadmium. I actually don't pay attention to what colored suns there is, because I have all the drives on, so I can actually go wherever I want to go. And someone might tell me that, well, you don't need them all, you just need the blue one, indium, because that's the highest ranking. And all that might be very well and true, but each of them give extra hyperdrive range. So even though it's true that you don't need all of them, but only the last one, then there is actually benefits from doing them all. From animals here. I keep forgetting to top up mine. See, there's 5 trade goods. And this one is expensive, but buy it for 6 million and I will sell it for around the double. So it's actually really a good good business, but I'm going to put it there. So try to remember. I kind of forget sometimes that I do have certain things which is not trade goods. Trade goods is depending on the system, but everything else, resources, trade good, other stuff, that is depending on each trade terminal. So when you have, for instance, a lot of resources or relics and stuff like that, and want to sell it, then always check all of the trade terminals you can. Oh, Jesus. this Jurassic Park? I see dinosaurs.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
I can only say that the amount of money you earn on scanning is incredible. And if you make sure your scanner is optimized, you can really earn money with it. Standing in a bad place for that. You will find out that certain things actually interfere with your box for scanning or whatever you want to call it. It is technically a hitbox. But if something interferes, for instance, here the highlighted is actually what my scanner is. Playing around with. So if you really want to scan a lot, then go away from buildings. Go to the edge and you can find certain things which you did not scan. Yeah, this doesn't give a lot. Animals is the high earner, no doubt about that. I will say one of the most important tools you have is your scanner, because it tells you a lot of information what's around you. You actually do want to know that. You can see what ships is there. When you have scanned something, you can actually check it again and see, oh, that's that kind of animal, and so on. But it also tells you where there is resources, plants, buried technology module, what else do we have? Other plants. I was actually the same, but that one was a different one. And it also tells you something about the planet, what you can find, which available resources there is, where you are, the current location, the sentinel level, and well, everything there is. So your scanner is very often your best friend. Yeah, you could argue your weapon is important. Of course it is. That can be important to stay alive.
Technology recharge.
No doubt about that. I would not run around without a weapon in my... be horrible. I have tried that. One of the games I started, I didn't have any weapon and I felt naked. You can kill things with your mining laser, but it might take quite a while before you have done so. So I have some killing animals, that is all well and fine. So Galaxy Center is this way. I think we need to find another black hole, otherwise it will take a very long time before we get anywhere. And it's actually nice to see that the black holes is not only outlaw systems. I have been in this system, so I will actually go directly for the black hole. There's no need to waste time on the space station I already been to, so the only thing I could achieve there was to sell some stuff, but I can do that anywhere, so that is not a major problem. It is, well, you find out yourself. Well, you crawled up there, then you'll have to get down as well. Now, you find out yourself how to balance the game, because certain things you will feel you spend a lot of time doing, which might not be as fun as doing other things. So that's actually my point. That is, you choose what and how you want to do it. If you want to run around on all space stations 5 times, it's absolutely your choice. I like to run around once, that's my choice. And why do I do it? I'm not completely sure. I think once, long ago, I did find something. So, I have a lot of these. I have been asked several times, why don't you sell it? I don't sell it because I'm fucking greedy. I want to have the best possible money making opportunities I can get. I'm a Ferengi. nice little lump of money. And then again, I emptied out a little. Those are related to the Atlas. I've done the Atlas mission, and he don't want to talk to me anymore. Oh, excuse me. I need to help my cat. If I move this, if I move this, use that as a stepping stone. Yeah. Come in. You get down there. Yeah, you can. You sound like I'm hurting you, but I'm not. Go down in your box. This is your box. You're gonna love your pets, don't you? So, this was another gig station. I've been running into them a lot today. Just need to learn language and learn as much as possible, as quick as well. No. Getting something I can use is not a bad thing, but it's not what I kind of hoped for. So what is it actually I hope for? I don't know. The gigs is very much giving money more than anything else, so anything else is kind of a interesting thing. There's an exosuit expansion unit. I can't use that. My exosuit is filled up. But when you see these, check the mission. Is it easy? Take it and get a free slot in your exosuit. My advice is always check if the balance between the risk and the reward is in place. This would be good for that mission, but these two rate a planetary depot or planetary harvester. You might be involved in a lot of fighting with Sentinels for 339 and 346 nanites. You can get that by recycling pretty much free stuff. Like these. I know there's 10 of these, 4,800 nanites if I recycled them all. But that's 480 apiece. These are 480. That's an S-class mining beam module. So you can get better without taking big risks. If the reward is great and is something you need, yeah, then you can choose to do it, but don't kill yourself without reason, so to speak. So the question is, should I try to see if I can find somewhere where we can kill some... Okay, that was an observatory. That was not exactly what I hoped for, but I'll take that. That is not a bad thing at all. And where is the map? So, should really check the planet before I go. There's cobalt that I might actually be able to use. But the thing is, if you come out a lot out in the open, then you don't want aggressive sentinels, for instance. Don't I have any gig net? I'm not paying the 850,000 because $634,000 for 300 pirate is not bad, I think. Yeah, they are roughly 1,800 in sales value. So yeah, that's a good multiplier for my money. Feeling we were going to the other side, to the next planet, but so observatories are quite interesting. They can bring crashed ships, crashed freighters, or ancient building sites with where you dig out artifact. And I didn't check what this actually was, so that was stupid. Yeah, it was a misty planet, but that could mean it's very hot. So it's actually not very hot, so that's okay. Sentinels are infrequent. That means My luck, they are on me all the time. So where was the door? Oh, door.
Technology recharging.
So this is the observatory, but I'm going to investigate the side wings first. Because otherwise, if I find something interesting, I'll be so excited that I run off and I forget all about what's else around. And I have learned that the hard way. So if you are in dire need of carbon, these sometimes can be farmed. These can be farmed, but they don't give a lot, so I normally don't take them, but I feel it takes too long to actually go through them. So, let's then see what this comes up with. So I have to find the fourth digit. So there's 2 5s, so we need to start on 5. 7, 1, 5. That was not instinct, it was calculated. It's a ancient on another planet even. That's not overly useful, unfortunately. So I'm going to see if there's any buildings or anything interesting popping up on this scanner. There's a lot of knowledge stones around. That actually indicates that there might be other buildings, but they don't show up in range. So what do we do with that? What do we do with that information? Do we try another one? That's a distress signal. That's a ship. it's a ship or it's someone who has a broken ship. That's the part which is so tricky, because this is not really what I need. It's kind of okay to take it, because you can always use ships for scrapping if anything else fails. Of course. Haulers, these that would probably give a little bit more money than. I always find it weird that when it actually doesn't add up, but it is unfortunately, again, it's so slow. There's a building very close by. Let's take a look at the ship. As said, it's a hauler. C-class. 12 million. So I would give 3-4 million. It's got a lot of slots, but I already have a A-class, so I am just claiming it, and then I'm going back to my own ship and kind of continue. I will scrap it, but I take the scrapping from my freighter, not from the ground, and try to run away with oh, that was not a oh, well, I'm not collecting predators at the moment, but it apparently wanted to feast on me, so that one looks like a predator. Oh yeah. So that's another observatory. So let's take a look at that. Unless the local wildlife is trying to make a feast out of me. Sensor. They are actually more friendly than the wildlife. I think. Not everything is holding something good. That's, but these shoulders, there's always one which has nanites in it. So at least there is always a little bit of goodness. There. And there's normally one of these around as well. I like taking everything I can which is free, because worst case I get stuff I can sell eventually, but very often I actually get things I can use, so that's not bad either. I'm actually going to do like this. Those over.
Technology recharge.
So the last observatory showed us a building. What is this going to show us? The same? It's a gig. So we're just coming in and walking around his area, farming his carbon. So I played Starfield. I know what you do if someone complains about you stealing their stuff. You just kill them. It says exactly the same, so... Nothing found, so... It technically shows to the same building side as the other one did. It's a little bit sad that the same system actually do the same thing. But it is what it is. I had hoped on something like a crashed freighter or something, but nope. suddenly realized I didn't have any pigment. Not that I need it, but how many animals is left on this planet? Oh, many. Not that can eat me. So, I think this is a good time to actually jump to the next system. I think I pushed the wrong button. So, galactic center. There's actually a black hole there, so this is an outlaw system, so that's probably not going to be very interesting, but I have to take a look anyway. I don't really want to not check the space station. You know how it is. What you don't check is what you will believe had all the good stuff you didn't find for quite a while. It's still the game of such law, so even if we don't accept that, then it is kind of true. Even though it's a outlaw system, it's still depending on the economy system around, so it might still have some sort of so there's two types of missions here. Either deliver illegal cargo or raid a captured ship. I'm actually not interested in any of them, so well, I was not interested in the reward, so that's and I don't buy X-rated modules at the moment because I did try to tweak a long time ago, and that's enough for me. And if you ask why I don't go to a trading post on in an outlaw system, that would be because they are selling exactly this thing. Okay, this is kind of interesting because that has freight modules which hold gold. But you risk sometimes when you shoot them, pirates will come, but not always. I never seen more than two, so. But always you can try shoot at things. If it makes damage, then it holds something you can use. Got a little bit of gold, that's not bad. I don't find gold is hard to get. Gold and silver frequently come with when you try to farm tritium in asteroid belts, for instance. So when you look up in the corner on the galaxy overview map, it looks like I'm very close to the center, but I'm still 357,000 light years away. So it's still roughly 70 jumps. That's a lot. But it's not a problem at this point. I don't find this galaxy overly bad.
Technology recharge.
It's relatively variated, so yeah, you get the odd extreme planet, but it's more. They are more odd than you else would think. So in Calypso, for instance, then a non-extreme planet was odd. So each galaxy has their own characteristics, and some is very bad. Again, it's one of the charms with the game, because it gives you hardship sometimes, easy ways. And that's actually what makes it good. I forgot actually to see what they were selling here. Low on phosphorus.
Product received.
And yeah, I don't have to buy them. I could take them when I find them on planets, but the thing is, when you have loads of money and not much to use them for, then you get a little bit lazy sometimes. And I know I shouldn't really do that, but I should be a good role model. I'm a good I'm a good capitalistic role model. We did have a lot of fun on the channel at some point because I came across a YouTube video, and very often I do watch YouTube videos about No Man's Sky because I'm interested to see what other people make and post and experience. And this guy was sitting telling that the people was playing wrong. And that's like waving a red flag in front of a bull, saying that to me in any means and ways, because telling people they are playing wrong, then you have misunderstood the game totally. There is no wrong, there is no right, there is the chosen part each player takes. So, what was it he actually claimed? Well, he claimed that you shouldn't be focusing on money. And although I maybe agree a little bit with him, you have to be careful that it isn't greed and money which drives you, but that doesn't mean you can't do it or shouldn't do it. It's your choice. And that really was what actually peed me off. Not that he argued for his opinion. He could do that. That's absolutely fine. I do the same. But I would never tell people that they're doing something wrong. Even if I thought you were doing something wrong, I would not tell you. And I just realized something. I took a multi-tool from that guy, and if I don't swap it over to my normal one, I will suddenly try to shoot with it, and oh dear, I already have one of these. He's not much use either. No, the whole thing is, you cannot say, sorry, I think my voice is going, so let me try to repair it. Dead, joyful warrior. Okay. I think it's back to almost normal. No, you should never tell anyone in No Man's Sky that they are playing wrong, because That doesn't exist. If you choose that the only thing you want to do in the game is earn money, then that's what you do. If I chose that I would just earn as much money as I could, there is a hard code how much you can actually have in your account. And at some point I actually wanted to go to that point, and so I could say I have had all the money you could have in your account in the game. And as I said, if that's what I want to play from now to eternity and beyond, then that's what I do. And it's not wrong. It's my choice. Oh, I actually forgot what I wanted to do. Because I was going to see getting another distress signal. Jesus. That looks interesting-ish. Torrid. Dissonance detected. Okay. Now, I must admit, going to that point where you tell people they're doing something wrong, I find that wrong. Especially as there is no right and wrong in this game. Should have checked the weather before I jump down. I am getting very cocky today, what I'm doing. That is not like me. That's not very good, but I can't always get the good stuff, no. I just wish I sometimes could get the good stuff. Atomic scrap is actually interesting. Well, let's pick up whatever there is and see what this ship is. Another C-class, 36 million. Might actually give quite a lump. It has 62 slots. Whoa. With a little bit of luck, there will be a lot of storage slots in it. But I'm going to do as I did with the other one. I'm just going to leave it. What I'm going to do is it actually looks like it's up there. These animals make me nervous. You learn certain characteristics, and some of them is very horrible predators. Not sure about those echo seeds. Not sure I actually fully understand them. Can explain me something about them that I don't know, please feel free. But I'm not completely sure I actually gotten that right. So what else can I see? Apart from animals. A lot of the same animal. Another sentience echo, but I'm not quite sure what that is good for. There's actually a lot of them here. Well, I mean, I have an amount and I can't really use them for anything, so... I don't want to sound like I'm moaning over it, but it's one of these things, I'm not quite sure. Maybe I should try another one. Just to see what pops up. An observatory. And very far away. In a galaxy far, far away. This is kind of a very weird day as this has gone on. Well, I've been lucky in certain directions, but in others, not really. There's more harmonic scrap. I'm not going to take the radiant shot with Sentinel that close by, especially as it's theirs. The corrupted drone seems sometimes a little bit not really caring for you taking resources, but when you take what they regard as theirs, they might get a little bit arsy. And that we don't want, because I actually find them equally as bad as normal sentinels, especially when they come with their four-legged friends. They tend to cause me all sorts of problems. Wow. I don't complain when I get something for free, whether it's money, standing, nanites. I'm absolutely happy with that. Like quite a lot of nanites going around here, so carbon I need in big numbers, so when it is easy to pick up, and again, not a word of complaint from my mouth. So let's look at the observatory, what that actually shows. So 2 4, so it would be 4 4 6 3. Another building. Couldn't you have given me a crashed freighter? That's all I ask, and you give me an ancient site. Jesus. What have I done to deserve this? Just saying Jesus. Not even on this planet, so it's a very purple planet. What's that? this is interesting. What is this giving me? Sentinel's pillar. I already have one for that. And last time I tried that, I almost died. Well, the true story is I almost died because it was on a planet where there also was aggressive sentinels, so I was attacked by sentinels, and some of the sentinels had walkers from the beginning, which what's that noise? An abandoned building. There should not be any noise. Oh well, let's pick up what there is. This is always a good thing to do. Abandoned buildings always have a terminal that provides nanites. It's always between 120 and 150, so it's actually quite good. And if you play on normal and just started the game, you can actually take it more than once, so you can stock up and get a good lump of nanites from the beginning if you find an abandoned building very early in the game. We often talked about whether it's a exploit or a glitch or what. However, it doesn't work on Permadeath and survival, so that means it seems like it is done like that on normal. So I know I'm evil. But I actually never liked these. Never ever. So I take a pleasure killing these when I need to kill animals. So, I think that was enough. So that's what abandoned buildings can be used for. You take a lot of kill animals missions and then you go to an abandoned building, shoot one of the whispering eggs, and then you slaughter as many horrors as you can. You might have to repeat it once or twice, but you rarely get more than 15 animals to kill. And you should be able to do that from the roof of an abandoned building. Just bear in mind that keep an eye on sentinels, because they might not want you to do it. I actually have ended up in situations where I was fighting sentinels and horrors, and they've gone a little bit hairy, to be honest. So, did we have a good day? I didn't get as much of what I wanted, but I think with the next stream, that would be Sunday, I probably should focus on shorter jumps, because then there's bigger chance to trigger fighter battles, pirate freighters as well, and you know, all of it does good. So anything I can sell, yeah. Anything I want to sell, that's more the question. No. So it's all about stacking the odds in your own favor where you can. And doing it that way might be beneficial.
Hostile scan detected.
Yeah, I can't be bothered fighting anymore today. Not that I had a lot of fighting, but no, it's been quite a good day today, and I've gotten some of the things I would like. I would like more of them. I got a couple of ships to scrap. It would be Sunday as well. I still have a lot of stuff to refine, but can and want. This thing is and not useless, but it gets very close to that. So we're back on the freighter, and it is time for me to wrap up for today. I will say that one up and one down, and I got two. And I will see how much can I make of this. I send off then. So I have only one out now. That can't be true. Do I have... I sent 3 out. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So I have 2 I can send out. It might actually be enough with what I have. Problem is that dihydrogen doesn't reach very long. It takes a lot of them, so I can send 2 out. Which ones is the furthest? Industrial. I don't have any industrial home, do I? 1, 2. Can I get that up? High on industrial. Well, it becomes 5-star, so and then one more. So the trade. Support, combat and exploration, and I don't have any industrial, so I need to find one with very high industrial. 10, 13. That one? That actually worked. Like a dream. So then there will be 5 to deal with when we come back on Sunday. So I will do some cleaning up either today or on Sunday before we start. So I will start signing out, and I will wish everyone a good night, good evening, good day, whatever time zone you're in. And I will wish you some good days up to the weekend, and I'll be back on Sunday at 8 o'clock UK time. And I will be rolling out there and try to get more storage for my freighter. That is the main aim, and well, I will do whatever I can to find all the things which will give me more in that direction. I will even seek up more battles if I can. So that is the aim from Sunday. So I will sign out, and I will wish you a very good night, and thank you for watching, thank you for following, thank you for subscribing. Everything helps me, so I am grateful for that, and see you on Sunday. Take care out there.